It's been a somber day in Virginia Beach. Many in the community paying their respects and saying their final goodbyes to both of these officers. 10 on your side's Ashley Knight has more from the Celebration of Life service.
A moving ceremony attended by several representatives from so many different police departments and sheriff's offices, leaving these two families in no doubt of how much these two men are loved and how much support they now have. In his opening comments, Virginia Beach Police Chief Paul Newdigate said the heart of the police department was the officers on the street like Christopher and Cameron.
Those who know Chris, they know he was squared away from day one. Out of 24 recruits in his class, he was #1 academically, level-headed with a teamwork attitude. He came to work and did his job and epitomized what a police officer is.
Reese was described as quiet and not needing to be the center of attention. A friend of Reese's said the fact that Chris wanted to ride with Cameron Girvin spoke volumes about who Cameron was.
Cam, passionate, hardworking, proactive. His tenacity, work ethic, and dedication impressed everyone around him.
Chief praising Girvin for his ability in taking illegal guns off the streets. Chief said he had quite a sense of humor and an uncanny ability to rally troops in times of need. Said a friend had joked that the paperwork was the only thing he was bad at. Girvin was married to Jessica and was about to become a father to baby girl Paisley this year.
If there is a silver lining in any of this, it is that Paisley will know exactly who her guardian angel is.
A point made today was that behind every badge is a human being, and we got to know these two human beings a bit better today. Girvin's widow spoke of his unfailing optimism and good spirit.
He loved so big. He loved life, he loved Jesus, he loved his job, but most of all, he loved the people in his world.
A friend of Reese's said Chris was reliable and the first man he trusted to be alone with his daughter.
It really became family when I was stationed overseas just months after my daughter was born. If there was anything I ever needed, I knew I could call on him.
Two men described as the bravest and most selfless of men.
Rest easy, officers. We will take the watch from here. Thank you.
The chief telling his officers to let their lives inspire them as they come to work every day, and the families urging everyone to live the lives that they were not able to live. In Virginia Beach, Ashley Knight, 10 on your side.